several, I think it was 2023, Councilwoman Palladino, who was in that meeting with us that we had? Okay, right. We met in the church, and we had a conversation about the precinct being too large, and that the response time was challenging. And we were very clear when we do these town halls. I think we did around about 40 something town hall, 31 normal town halls, 17 town halls with older adults, about 7, 8 with youth. We don't go into the town halls just to sit there and go through the motion. We go into the town halls to hear from you. You know, my entire career is that far too often we're not willing to sit down and listen and learn with people who are actually in neighborhoods, going through and come up with real ideas and how we can do it in a real way. Yes, it would take years to put through building the precinct, but it doesn't take years to find creative ways to deal with real solutions that we're facing. And so tonight, due to Interim Police Commissioner Tom Donlin and your amazing commanding officer, Inspector Coleman, we are going to be creating an annex of the 109 precinct, utilizing the police academy to turn out 54 officers, 12 supervisors to increase the patrol in this area. This area is growing. This area is growing so much. It is not the 109 precinct of my childhood. It is expanding, and we want to make sure that this bedrock, solid community can deal with some of the crime that we've witnessed. And we really are focusing on how do we deal with the quality of life issues? How do we make sure that this remains a safe community? And you know what it is to me? It's a Betsy Ross moment. It's a Betsy Ross moment. We could have, as a country, we could have gotten any intellect, any college professor, any engineer to create that flag behind us. But Betsy Ross did it. It shows us that what makes us who we are. The greatest thing about this country took place on Tuesday. We had an election and a peaceful transition of power. Go look at countries across the globe. How many of them can say, since their existence outside of the Civil War, we have a consistent, smooth transition of power, no matter who is the president, no matter who is the mayor, no matter who's the governor, no matter who's there, the men and women of our armed services and those men and women who are standing to your right that wear that blue uniform, they watered the tree of freedom that allow us all to sit down and enjoy the freedom that we enjoy. This is what makes us the greatest country on the globe, and this is the greatest city on the globe because of the NYPD. It's the prerequisite to our prosperity, public safety. And they run towards danger. And if you give us an idea on how we can better utilize their manpower to do the job we need to do, we're going to listen. Just as I heard you in that church in 2023, and we were just talking about you, Councilwoman Palladino, because you put together that meeting. We're going to continue to hear you and continue to move the city in the right direction. January 1st, 2022, we inherited a mess. 40% increase in crime, jobs were not open, our subway system was dealing with real issues. We were dealing with gun violence. 19,000 guns these officers throughout this department removed off our street. Do you know August normally is one of the highest level of gun violence in the city? We're at the lowest number of shootings in August in the history of the city. Our subway system. Right now, our subway system have the lowest number of robberies on our subway system in the history of recorded robberies in our city. And I should have said recorded shootings in August. 30 something thousand of those pesky, I call them gremlins, scooters and mopeds that have been on our streets. You know, the more we take them off, the more they continue to grow. You know, but that's the commitment and dedication that you see. And the commitment and dedication didn't start today, didn't start yesterday, didn't start when I became a mayor. I wore that uniform. I stood on the street corners for 22 years protecting children and families, and watched my kid brother as he became a sergeant in the police department, and 3 of my cousins joined us. We're a law enforcement family, and I don't care what anyone says. The city's going to be safe. That's my commitment. I made that commitment when I ran. 10 months of decreased crime in this city. You're seeing a police department, no matter what they tweet about them, no matter what they Instagram about them, no matter what they say, they put on that uniform, pin that shield on their chest, and they protect the people of this city. And now they're going to be part of this new project we're doing by using the police academy to have these officers turn out and keep this community safe. You will be a safe community. Job well done, Councilwoman, for bringing us together, and we just finishing the job. Thank you very much.